Where are we, Ross?
Hi. Right now we're at Dr. Strange Records in Rancho Cucamonga. We're waiting for the Frustrators. So far they're about 45 minutes late. We're hoping to get an interview with Mike Dirnt. I've been a fan for 17 years and I've never interviewed him. So hopefully today will be the day. Hopefully.
Alright.
Hey, so it's DJ Rossstar. I'm here with Mike Dirnt. I'm going to ask you some questions that I'm pretty sure you've never been asked before. Is that okay?
Go for it.
These are real questions. Question 1. Why was 2,000 Light Years Away written by Jesse Michaels, Rippins, and Dave E.C. and not you or Billy Joe?
Actually, it was the riff was jammed by them, written by Billy Joe in a slight formulation of what could have been a band, never panned out, and we ended up rewriting it in a way that Billy liked better, and we put it out.
Wow. Now, I know Jesse, obviously, and Dave was a drummer at one point. Who is Rippins? Who was he?
Pete Rippins is the bass player for a band called Crimshrine, and then later was the bass player for a band called Tilt. You may know Tilt from the t-shirt Trey's wearing in the Longview video.
Oh, yeah. Question 2. Do you remember what you say in the breakdown of Private Ale? Because no one could figure it out. Crystal Kraken, Leaf Lovin'? Am I close?
Leaf Lovin', Crystal Kraken... something. I don't know. All I know is we smoked about an ounce of pot or something making that record. Just do yourself a favor. Record your record sober.
God. Well, I guess the same question could be for Android. There's another weird breakdown where I think you're saying something while the toilet is flushing.
I think it's actually Billy. His voice affected. This is somebody else can do it.
I know that, but before that is some other mumbling. He's got a lot of mumbling. Reject at the end. We don't know what he says.
You know, the thing is, there's some irrevocable things that happen in the studio when you record as fast as we used to. You know, I mean, we had, I think we did, our first record was done in 3 days or something, and 39 Smooth, and then Kerplunk was recorded the better part of like 8 days. So,
wow. Now, question 4. Who's clapping at the end of On the Wagon? Is that a live song, or are you clapping in studio?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it was Captain Hay.
Captain Hay?
Captain Hay. Okay. Captain Hay is who we call in when we need claps and haze and group vocals and stuff.
All right, question 5. You're going to have to think really hard, okay? I'm a collector. I've got almost all your stuff. I want to see if I'm missing anything, okay? We got Sabrina Stewart. We got both the Screeching Weasel record and the 7-inch. We got the Squirt Gun self-titled. Obviously, the Frustrators. We've got Foxborough Hot Tubs. We'll say the network just in case. We got the Jesse Malin song, Iggy Pop. Is that it? Is there anything else you're on that I don't know about?
Wow, I'm trying to think. That's pretty good. You got the Sabrina Stewart too. I love that record. It's great. She's a great songwriter. She's doing crazy stuff now. What else was there? Yes, there is other stuff. I'm just trying to think. Some of the stuff we've done, me and Trey had a culmination of a band years ago that we did, that none of those songs will ever see the light of day because quite honestly they're not rated for human consumption. And then was, oh God, that's a good one. I'm going to have to think about that for a while.
Go back in your collection.
There's definitely more.
Jeez.
Well, there's the Helsinki Fingers, which nobody knows.
Ooh, what's that?
It's just, we did some worldwide recording, and there's some other things that popped up within that. Yeah. And you got the Rodeo Queens, which is...
Yes, of course. So I might have it all, huh?
You're close.
Did you actually...
You don't have it all. There's hundreds of songs recorded you don't have for sure.
Did you actually
not
sing?
all of them have a moniker.
Did you sing for Crummy Musicians, or is that a rumor?
I sang for Crummy Musicians on a tour. My friend Dave Barley actually sang for Crummy Musicians, but his mother wouldn't let him go on tour. So when I was 17... Billy played guitar for Corrupted Morals, and I jumped on tour and sang for Crummy Musicians. There was 9 of us in a van, and we did 9, I believe it was 9 shows, it was 10, all the way down to New Orleans, Mississippi, Albuquerque, Phoenix, all of that stuff, and I sang for Crummy Musicians.
Wow, no recording exists, huh?
And much like the Frustrators, I wore a cowboy hat all the time.
Wow. But there's no recording, huh? There's no documentation, unless you have your own video.
No, but let me tell you one thing, the lyrics were very truthful. Skate for fun.
I'll give you one more and then I'll let you go.
We used to be best friends. Anyway.
Last question. At Storytellers, years ago, you told me, I asked you about Cigarettes and Valentines at the time, and you mentioned 3 songs. That one, I think it was Walk Away and Dropout? Those the 2?
Dropout, Sleepyhead, yeah.
Yeah. What else is on that record? Is there any other titles that come to mind that maybe you reused the music for future songs?
You know what? we have a ton of music that, quite honestly, you know, you may never hear it. You may hear tons of it. There's just a shit ton of Green Day music that we need to make albums. So we wait and we still know why until it's time. But I think it's someday, you know, we're gonna have to clean out the attic, and people are gonna be stoked. So,
Thank you so much.
you got it. Cheers.